From wild breakdowns after trades go south, to losing your college savings in one trade,
My balance.
these are the top 7 wildest trading losses caught on live. Kicking off our list is Danny's Trades, who's already down over $4,500 for the day. He's staring at the NASDAQ futures chart, looking for a way to climb out of this hole.
I am upset at myself. I'm a victim to that FOMO. I was up, right? I was up 11K. I over leveraged just to come back, and I walked away from my screen. I even set a stop loss, nothing. Now that's gambling. So guess what? I'm gonna keep going.
After seeing the market rally, he decides to bet against it, hoping for a reversal.
I'm liking the way this is looking. You know, I think it's gonna be shorts. I'm gonna go short here. All right, here we go. Let's make this happen. Let's make this bread.
For a moment, it looks like a brilliant move, hitting profits of over $3,000.
Yeah, this is gonna fall for sure. I hope, unless this market gets crazier. All right, we're back to profit on the day. I wanna like restart. I wanna just go to break even.
But just as quickly as the market went in his favor, it snaps back. He watches as his profits are wiped out, and in a matter of seconds, the trade hits the stop loss.
We did hit TP on that though, guys, so don't be giving me any crap for that. Damn it, dude. I always do stupid shit, man. Why am I trading like this today? Why am I not taking my TPs?
Maybe some traders would take a breath and stop here, but he does the opposite.
This is not good. You guys are watching me crash out live.
Visibly frustrated, he immediately jumps back in with another short position.
All right, I'm gonna go one more short here. All right, here we go. Watch this TP hit.
This is classic revenge trading, trying to force the market to give you your money back.
If we get pulled out, I have to end the live. I can't go more steep. Hold on. Be right back.
At first, the trade goes well, reaching a $7,000 profit, but he refuses to cash out.
Yo, I know I'm up because I was watching my stream on Trader Joe's phone, and I'm gonna keep holding this. We're going full degen here. Imagine this just hits my stop loss. That'd be so funny right now. I think we go to the bottom now. So guess what? I'm gonna take the risk.
He then gets up and walks away from his desk, hoping for things to go his way. But the price rips upwards, directly against his position, until he ultimately gets liquidated once again.
Guys, my friend Danny's Trades he's down bad right now. He's not doing well. Pray for him. We hope the best for him. It's not going well, guys. Stream's over with, guys.
And while some trading losses happen in a flash, this next one is a slow and agonizing multi-day saga.
The one that I do like is NZD USD. It's literally the exact same trade that we're having right here. Beautiful evening star bearish move, beautiful evening star bearish move. Now I'm gonna wait for exactly what happened here. Lower high to then sell.
This trader spots what he believes is a perfect setup. He's shorting the New Zealand US dollar pair, betting that the price will drop significantly. Confident in his analysis, he enters a massive position and decides to hold it overnight, letting the market do the work.
Well, I mean, market up there right now, we are probably around break even. I mean, we're around break even. So we're up $15,000 right now.
The next morning, it looks like his plan is working to perfection. But this is where things begin to go wrong.
I love my entry. I love this consolidation. All we really need is just one big bearish candlestick. And I think that will create the momentum needed in order for this to continue heading to the downside. How?
The chart spikes, and what was once a comfortable profit spirals into a gut-wrenching unrealized loss.
I mean, I literally said we might have a wick fill, but why are you listening to me? You should be going the other way, man. I mean, dude, right now we're in this trade right now, and I'm currently in drawdown. $74,000. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't even care that I'm in the loss 74 grand. What I care is that I might f up my losing streak right now. I just don't understand. What are you doing wrong?
The frustration is palpable as he questions how the trade could have gone so wrong.
Why are you going the opposite way? Why? Bro, I waited for the retracement. I waited for the engulfing. I stayed up last night and done the session. What did I do wrong?
Later in the day, he is back in profit, with the price coming within a hair of his stop loss, before reversing to the downside.
We are currently rejecting this high right here. Holy fuck. We really almost got wicked out in this market. Looking pretty solid. I'm gonna continue to hold this trade.
You can tell his mood has improved, and he decides to hold the trade one more night.
I'm gonna fall asleep right now, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and this is either gonna be at my take profit or at my stop loss. How does this even happen, dude? How does this even happen?
Unfortunately, he wakes up to the worst possible outcome, just inches away from being stopped out.
I literally go from waking up in the middle of the night to being nearly 100 grand in profit. It completes this left head, right shoulder, has a beautiful push. Bro, like, dude, we are down right now $65,000. See, that would be the majority of you guys right now after taking a loss. Yo, this doesn't faze me. There goes my winning streak, bro.
Not even an hour later, the price smashes through his stop loss and delivers the final verdict.
I lost $90,000 today, bro. So losing $90,000 on a position that was just a losing position. It is what it is.
Trading major world events is the financial equivalent of touching a hot stove. You might pull back with a profit, or you might get severely burned. This trader is about to learn that lesson firsthand, trading the Trump coin during the president's inauguration.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
He enters long, but the market doesn't care about the ceremony. As the oath of office begins, his trade immediately goes sour. You can see the calm confidence draining from his face, the slight head tilt, the widening eyes. He's realizing his bet is going catastrophically wrong.
Trump!
He can't take any more punishment and manually pulls out. That brings us to another familiar face in the trading world, whose experience shows that even seasoned traders aren't immune to devastating reversals.
So what we're looking for on GCT is a squeeze up to 26.
Trading a highly volatile stock, Ross is already up on the day and looking to press his advantage. He sees the stock pulling back slightly and decides to buy in, anticipating an explosive move higher.
So bought the dip there on GCT. Now I'm going to watch to add over 75 and 80. We're still on a little bit of a pullback. Bit of a swing there. So kind of bought into a false breakout. I'm going to add at 96 to buy the dip. And let's see if this thing can reclaim 25.50.
But the market has other plans. In a matter of seconds, a promising trade turns into a significant loss.
So, you know, this is kind of a bummer. That's going to be the biggest red trade that I've had in like a while. That trade right there just put me down 2,300 on the day. And you know, it looked good. It honestly looked great. I thought it was going to curl through 25.50 and squeeze up. And it popped to 25.75 and then just like a hard sell there.
For many, that would be the end of the trading day. But Ross sees the stock making a powerful recovery, so he decides to get back in.
So starter there, now looking for 26.25. We're now looking for the breakthrough 26.59. That bounce is what gives me confidence because it's a really strong bounce. It's a good bounce that's showing some good momentum. When we get the break through 26.50, I can be adding at that level and sizing up for the squeeze up to 28.70. That's the target, 28.70. So I think this is one that you got to buckle up on a little bit.
He's watching, waiting for the breakout, when the stock begins to fade again.
I got to cut it loose. It's just pulling back too much. So
He closes the trade, and the full extent of the damage becomes clear.
I got to be a little careful here. I went from up 3 grand to down 6. This is the first red day that I've had since July. The struggle here is real for sure on this stock. 2 back-to-back losses.
This next trader finds himself on the wrong side of a brutal move in the crypto market.
$14,000? What?
He's in a long position on Solana, but the price is in an absolute freefall. When he returns to his computer, he is already down a life-altering $14,000.
That $40,000?
The chart had dipped well below the blue support line he drew. Staring at the screen, his face is a mask of pure disbelief as the loss ticks higher and higher.
My balance
He frantically checks his remaining balance, but there's nothing he can do. The price continues to plummet.
No. God. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
The denial turns to desperation as he tries to exit the trade. What follows is his raw reaction to watching what could be years of savings evaporate in a matter of seconds.
Salanan. Salanan. Close. Close.
Next up, we have TJR, trading the NASDAQ 100 futures. And he's starting his session feeling the pressure to perform.
Market just opened. We really gotta start making some money.
He identifies a setup to go long, betting the market will rise.
I just want to long off this bitch right now, dude. It's like I know where it wants to go. It's ready to fire.
He jumps into the trade, but in his haste, he commits one of trading's biggest mistakes.
I'm gonna give this some room to work though, because we very well can come down and then create an SMT off these lows. Crazy because I haven't even set a stop loss yet.
He entered the trade without a stop loss. Before he even has a chance to place it, the price plummets, blowing past the level where his stop loss was supposed to be.
That's right. I'm going to put it underneath those lows though now. What the Bro.
This turns what should have been a more manageable loss into a potential six-figure disaster. He's now trapped in a rapidly losing trade. All he can do is sit there and breathe through the panic. Down $40,000, his only choice is to place his stop loss below the new dip to avoid being immediately taken out.
I'm only down 40K right now. I would like to mitigate the risk a lot.
He openly admits the gravity of his situation and opens another position a bit lower than the last one to try to mitigate the risk.
Get another entry here and then move my stops underneath this low. That would be ideal. All stops are underneath this low now. So still 100K risked. I don't like how this looks at all though.
After a few minutes of the market chopping around, the price drops one last time, hitting his emergency stop loss and sealing his fate for the day.
See what we got whacked for. $87,000. Oh man. This week has been bad, bro. And this month, we're down 113K.
And finally, we end with one of the most heartbreaking and dramatic reactions so far. This next clip from trading streamer Jadudu is a masterclass in how quickly a dream can turn into a disaster.
아, 오늘 해장 안 해도 되겠다. 이 차트 올라가는 것만 보니까 막 속이.
We join her in a winning long position on Bitcoin, and she's already fantasizing about the profits.
아이고 여러분들 내일 보자. 내일 아침에 축하주 한 잔 먹겠습니다. 내일 보자. 내일 아침에 오도록 하겠습니다.
Feeling unstoppable, she makes the fateful decision to let her winning trade ride overnight, convinced she'll wake up to even greater fortune. But while she slept, her account went on a journey of its own. First, the price of Bitcoin soared, and her unrealized profit swelled to an incredible $2,000. But then, in a violent reversal, her position gets liquidated, leaving her with less than $200.
근데 이게 나 자는 사이에 무슨 일이 있었는데 아니 이게 어떻게 한 번에 다 내려 이게 어떻게 한 번에 다 내려 이게 말이 돼요 이게? 이건 꿈이야.
After waking up to the devastating loss, Jadudu decides to replay the recording of the overnight price action. Still in disbelief, she begins to act it out, as if she's watching it unfold in real time.
쏜다! 가자 비트야! 간다! 비트 간다!
After the brutal crash, her mood shifts to one of pure panic and despair. She's a spectator to her own financial demise, unable to do anything about it. She starts begging on her hands and knees and asking for donations, however small they may be.
아이고 형님 감사합니다. 아이고 복 받으실 거예요.
8,280인.
진짜 한 개 사달라고 했는데 진짜
별풍선 1만 개 감사합니다. 15개나 섹스.
이럴 때 되면
짱구
10,000원짜리도 하나
육천 개.
얻었네.
난다 큐.
제발요. 나가다가 진짜 돌아다니는 1,000원짜리 지폐 있으면 아이고 만 원을. 아이고 형님 감사합니다. 나는 감사합니다 형님. 오래 하시는.
Once the replay is over and the reality sinks in, she spirals into a full meltdown.
나는 신이야 씨발 병신.
In a final act of desperation, she takes her remaining $177, enters another long trade hoping for a miracle, and proceeds to lose that as well, bringing her trading session to a definitive end.